So here I put like 4 samples in line wise. So if you are interested, we can hop on a call and we can discuss like what's really work for you. So that's it.
So, have you ever wondered what the daily schedule of a productive Muslim CEO that is managing 3 companies at the same time looks like? Well, actually, like this. But no one is sharing us how to do it as Muslims. So the first thing that I do when mapping out my whole daily schedule is looking at the most important things first, which starts, of course, with looking at the daily prayers. The second thing that I do is looking at my sleep, because your sleep is also very, very important. Most entrepreneurs are telling you, oh, the most important thing is the morning routine. But the actual more important thing is your evening routine. What do you do before you go to bed? And why am I saying that? Because what you do before you go to bed will determine how you sleep, and that will determine what kind of energy you have to have a productive morning routine.
What's your advice for a Muslim who wants to start business today? Say they're in your shoes where you're at, they're building something whilst at university.
I think focus on providing value, right? A lot of people focus on making money, but if you focus on providing value, the money is going to come. And I have a friend who said to me something that I liked the other day. He said to me, in order to make millions, you have to lose thousands. And in order to make billions, you have to lose millions. So you have to have that mentality of that in order for me to learn, I have to be willing to lose, right? And also get started. You see, a lot of young people, they have this mentality of I'll start later. I had a friend in uni, he said to me, why don't you just like chill now and start after uni? I said to him, because if I start now, I'm going to be years ahead of you when you start. So have that mentality of starting early, putting your heart into it, being willing to fail and learn from your mistakes. Most importantly above all this is the belief in Allah that Allah is going to take care of you.
So you're looking for the best and quickest way to earn a halal income online. Well, there's actually one method to earn a halal income online that I have found is simply called freelancing. So what is freelancing exactly? Freelancing is offering a service to other clients or businesses online. With freelancing, your clients will either pay you per project, per hour, or even per task, depending on your agreement. And the beautiful thing about freelancing is that the freelancing economy is growing very fast. In fact, on Upwork alone, one of the largest freelancing websites, 3 million jobs worth over $1 billion are posted every single year. All you really need is to learn a skill that you can monetize online.
What's your advice, say someone who's like in their 20s, they're thinking about starting their first business, or say, like someone in their 30s, they're probably in like a corporate job, but they want to go into this. What's your advice in terms of, getting started?
I would say usually the problem isn't even what should I do? Usually the problem is what if something goes wrong? What if it doesn't work? And it's a mindset thing, usually, right? So I would say if you're in your 20s and you're not married and you don't have the responsibility, it's actually the perfect time to try something for yourself at least. Because once you get married, once you inshallah have children, once you have responsibility, it's a much harder thing to do. And it's something that's not spoken about. People think that, oh, you're 20, you're young, you haven't got experience, etc., etc. But you're not going to want to start a business when you've got 3 children and a wife, a responsibility. And so your expenses are like £3,000 a month. You can't afford to just leave that job and start something.